The NBA on 2K Sports. It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. The Detroit Pistons come into this one following a loss, guys, to Portland. Now, here's Cunningham. And the teams we're watching here tonight, Brent, neither like to push the tempo too often. A slower pace for both.
Feels like, Kevin, that bucks the trend of what we're seeing in the NBA with everyone trying to speed up, but you have to play to your strengths. These sides know they're better off taking their time in the half court.
One thing you marvel at, the consistency of Paul George, year in and year out.
I wonder when Paul George, Greg, goes into the offseason, if it's more tinkering and sharpening all those skills, or if he's trying to add something, because I don't know how you add anything to how versatile a player he is.
Ivy with the bucket.
So active with the ball. The dribble move gets Ivy the room he needs.
George double teamed. Outside Leonard. Back to George. They set the pick. And there's the defensive 3-second call. For Los Angeles, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. And after being one of the worst teams, Brent, in the NBA for so long, the Clippers have really turned things around, haven't they?
No doubt. I mean, a season ticket to the cellar for many, many seasons, but moving into this building, getting a little bit of juice, getting some stars in here, they've become a competitive contender over the past few seasons, and it all has to do with the ownership, and that shift has been fruitful for the Los Angeles Clippers. You got to have just great ball control when you're making a move like that, and Paul George definitely has the handles.
Ivy on the wing. Off target with his 3.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight. Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far. A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Now, here is George. He's got 5. It's stolen by Wiseman. One-on-one here. Launches it. Rebound by the Clippers. And oh, here we go with George. Nobody back. Finished off the break. George has got 7 points in the game.
Just tough shots just don't bother Paul George. So smooth with it when he gets into his motion.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Pass to Ivy. Fires the three. Hits it from three-point range. He's got 7. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Clippers. Trailing by 4. And it's Leonard missing.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Now here's Wiseman. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And there should be tons of trips to the free throw line for Wiseman. So tough to stop inside.
And Brett, you look at Detroit from a raw talent perspective, they're loading up well.
Absolutely. They're pretty well balanced between what they give you on the perimeter and some of the interior force that these guys can play with, adding pieces each year in the draft, and now it's about fitting those pieces together. They have a very bright future. And Wiseman using the length, swatting that one away.
Pass to Cunningham. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Shot clock at 5. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Connects from three-point range.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
To stop the run. And Cunningham with the block.
Great denial. Cunningham using every inch of that reach.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Thompson. Here's Ivy. Here's Cunningham. And that one goes long. And George, here we go. Misses the layup.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Back to Ivy. And a wide open look for Cunningham. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
And how about the 9'6" standing reach Bamba has? I mean, it's unguardable this close. Dunks it with such ease. Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Bamba wide open, and he fires. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. On the wing, Thompson. Cunningham right side. The tray. And no good in the last second attempt this time. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Pistons lead by 8. And we'll be back in just a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
Hayes buries the long-range jumper. Hayes has got the lead up to 9 now for Detroit.
Count that one. We've seen Hayes continue to work on his three-pointer over time.
Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey there, Kevin. Kawhi Leonard continuing to work his way back to peak form after his ACL tear during the 2021 playoffs. He said, I missed a whole year of basketball. I don't want to take anything for granted. I'm just trying to live in the moment and bring a sense of energy for the team. I'm still young, I'm a lot stronger, and I'm back. So, I'm happy. Kevin?
Yeah, good to see, D.A. Hey, thank you.
And the thing about Morris, doesn't have the big vertical, but tenacious once he gets around the rim.
Stewart a screen. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And watching Bojan Bogdanovic is just so fun. Must be great to be his teammate.
Yeah, he's got so much skill, and he's one of the more dependable players on the floor. He rebounds, he shoots at a high level, he plays with heart, whether it's banging down low or shooting from 3. This guy makes contributions.
And stolen by Bogdanovic. And Bogdanovic throws it down.
And there's some thunder from Bogdanovic.
Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Highland misses. Pistons leading by 10. Bogdanovic left side. Duran. It's good on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Fast break Detroit. Here's Hayes. And he's good on the 3-ball. Hayes has got 9 points now in the quarter.
And Hayes finding a little bit of space there in transition.
Pass to Duran. And Duran slams it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Inside. The shot's good from Plumlee.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
Pass to Duran.
2 minutes.
And it's Bogdanovic in the corner.
2 minutes.
From past the arc. Trains the 3-pointer. Bogdanovic has got 5.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Hey, Brent, looking at the Pistons franchise, the rebuild process has been a long one.
Yeah, it's been over 10 years, Kevin, since this team has won their last playoff game. You do have to be excited about the level of talent that these young guys have, and really compartmentally they fit together. So that streak is going to come to an end soon.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. With the putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Pistons lead by 21.
And there is no quit in what Isaiah Stewart will do on the glass.
Morris outside. Pass to Plumlee. Now Highland. It's hauled in by Stewart. And here's Hayes. Now Stewart. Bogdanovic wide open. Again, the Pistons score.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
And Batum throws it down.
And a little slam dunk from Batum. That'll work.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Burks. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Stewart a screen. Tries the spin move. Bogdanovic, no luck.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
What a performance for Bojan Bogdanovic. He has been the story for Detroit. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. And load management, a term, Greg, that's been associated with the Clippers.
And Kawhi rightfully managing his return from ACL injury. with care. It's harder to build chemistry when guys are out, but it's all about staying healthy for the postseason.
Clippers trail by 18. To the paint. Here's Leonard. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on James Wiseman. A 2-time Finals MVP, Kawhi Leonard. Brent, he's shown he can dominate at the highest of levels.
And when he dominates every facet of the game. At his peak, Kawhi is one of the most impactful players this game has ever seen.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Here's Westbrook, and finished off by Westbrook.
Westbrook motoring through the maze of defenders right there, and the explosive finish.
Stolen by George. To the inside, Leonard. And a missed layup.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Cunningham outside. Here's the screen. And it's Wiseman at the elbow. Thompson outside. And it's off the back rim. No good. Clippers trail by 17. Cunningham with it. George picks him up. Three-pointer Bagley. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Thompson inside. The second chance effort. Pass to Ivy. Stolen by Tucker. And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
Bamba sets a screen. And George gets it to go.
So consistent throughout the years from deep. That's what has made Paul George very special.
Cunningham for 3. Drills the three-pointer. Cunningham's got 8 points. And we've heard defensive-minded players, Greg, say, man, everything is a foul nowadays. You can't even touch the guy. You can't defend. Do they have a point?
It's getting tough, isn't it? I mean, you can't use your hands. You have to be set. It's almost like they want defenders to be traffic cones.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. The Pistons brought in Monty Williams to guide this team from the bottom. He said, I like those challenges, the process of building, seeing players get better, and understanding what it's like to navigate crunch time situations. For me to be able to come in now, it's part of this restoration. Kevin, Monty has plenty of work ahead.
Indeed he does, David. Thanks. Cunningham gets the bucket.
And Cade really navigating that pick and roll to perfection.
And George with the stuff.
And textbook. I mean, that move to the lane, you got to tip your hat on that one.
Well said, Greg. And Clark with some major elevation on the slam. Here's Ivy. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And you look at Jaden Ivey, Brent. First of all, he gives you great size in the backcourt.
Well, what anybody guarding him would tell you, Kevin, is he brings unreal athleticism. His first step is lightning quick. And Jaden Ivey is just so explosive as a guard. So exciting to watch.
And it's Jaden Ivey with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game for the Pistons. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Over in the corner, Batum. Back to Highland. Here he goes. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 6.
And if you give Batum some time to survey the floor, he'll find an open teammate.
To the middle. Here's Stewart. And the dunk by Stewart.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Outside for Batum. Driving in. Detroit with the rebound. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. And he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motions. He'll head to the free throw line. Marcus Morris picks one up there. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
Well, we've also seen them being very aggressive down in the paint. All game long, they've been hunting down those inside points.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Fournier. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Fournier does a good job sneaking in for a second chance.
Here's Bogdanovich. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Bogdanovich has got 12 in the game. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And out of bounds, the Pistons will take it.
Yeah, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
Hayes with it. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Curry. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Detroit Pistons. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've got their field goal percentage to 60. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Pistons leading by 15. Now here's Hayes. Pass to Burks. Fires from deep. It's good from long range. Burks has got himself on the board with 3 there.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Bogdanovich with it. Launches a 3, and another 3 for Detroit.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Outside, George. Wide open. That shot misses.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Pass to Stewart. Down low, Leonard with the steal. And now the fast break, George with the ball. And the basket is good.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
Stolen by George. Tries it from 19. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The activity from Bamba when he's playing with a high motor, watch out.
To the middle. Here's Duran. Burks in the corner. No good on the 3.
Oh, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Now a timeout called by Detroit. A different look here for Detroit. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Monty Williams talking with his team. Now, he heaped praise on the defense. He said, the pressure's great. I love it. Keep making them make mistakes, guys. It's working. He thinks they're on the right track here. Guys, back to you.
All right, David, thanks.
Paul George right now 1 step ahead of his defender using the old pump fake.
And the Clippers, one of the more efficient three-point shooting teams, Greg, in the NBA.
And Kevin, really over the last decade, that's been one of their most consistent traits. And it's not just because of talent. They're smart about the shots they take.
Right side, Leonard. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Bagley. Here's Ivy. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Here's Westbrook. Yep, it counts.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
The first one falls.
At the line for the Pistons, Ivy.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And of course, you were known as Bones in your playing days, but what were some of your favorite NBA nicknames?
Oh, Kevin, I've been so fortunate to be around the NBA for so long. I go way back to names like Iceman, George Gervin, or Dr. J, Julius Erving, or Pistol Pete Maravich, one of my favorite players. But is there any one better than Magic Johnson?
Leonard on the wing. And it's Leonard with the jam.
Oh, man, when Kawhi dunks, you feel it. This is how powerful that guy
is. Thompson looking for an opening.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. So he can't get either to fall.
This rookie, Thompson, is special. A talented guard who does a little bit of everything.
It's Cunningham with the drive. And they double up Cunningham. Thompson with the bucket.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for Detroit.
Fewer miscues made the difference.
Yeah, I mean, a great all-around effort. Not only did they minimize their turnovers, but kept the pressure up on D, forcing the other team to commit turnovers.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Cade Cunningham.
And guys, I just felt he was tremendous tonight. His energy infected his teammates, and the wrecking ball on both ends.
Wiseman with a wide open look. Offline with his three. Right side George. They set the pick. Tries it from the top of the key. Wiseman with the rebound. And here are the Pistons. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. Steps back. In the corner, Ivy with it.
Foul Clippers. Kawhi Leonard. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
First one falls for him.
Shooting for Detroit. Ivy. At the line.
And Ivy drops them both. Here's Westbrook. Wing shot on the way. Misses off the left eye. And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.
push.